Hello, guys. Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello. Uh, Another video with me and Dimitris.
Let's see what we got. We
I
have.
think we have heroes in the left and Flanderies in the right.
What do you think about Flanders in this meta, bro?
It's really good. A lot of people think it's really consistent, but actually, because I played the deck, it's not that consistent. I mean, you play 7 pots, and it's not consistent, and it's insane. I don't know how, but yeah.
I,
Even though if you start running your engine, it's really strong. You can't really stop with Flanderies. That I mean, the grind is really good for that deck. So yeah,
yeah, I mean, when you got the engine rolling with a field spell, or even without the field spell, with a banish monster and one monster in the hand, you can just keep on playing. Um,
yeah,
I mean, even with a, I don't know how to say. Maybe with a solemn warning, if you're warning the summon, or if you judgment the summon, like on turn 3.
yeah.
Like you stop it with there can be only one. You stop it with skill drain. You kind of stop it. Um, I don't know.
But yeah. So we see the wins here. I think they were reading if it's a cost to reveal or not, but it's not a cost. We see the gold star can chain to shifter. He put it back in a pen, so the prosperity now it's a dead draw. But yeah, he banishes the Robina with Gold Arc. He sets one and he passes turn. Huh.
Obviously, he doesn't have like a monster. He sets his play for the next turn. Hopes he draws a pot or a monster.
Yeah. I mean, the shifter skips a turn for the hero player, but you can't really believe that that Gold Arc is gonna fully resolve. But yeah, we see Fusion Destiny coming down. That's really strong.
But they go in the banish zone. I mean,
Unfortunately,
is it the correct decision though?
yeah, yeah. Not unfortunately, but hero plays don't play the Dasher and the Celestial. I mean, Dasher it's bad, but they don't play the Celestial, so it doesn't really matter what you banish. You can banish the Malicious to remove the bricks from your deck, and maybe just put him back with Denier. Yeah,
Okay. Ah, from
that
that
that was the
perspective,
play.
yeah, from that perspective, like it's smart. Yeah.
I mean, you remove the bricks. It's this shifter is gonna end in his turn, so it's not that bad. We see the Faris cost for the Defiant, and we see Faris putting the increase. That combo is insane, to be honest, it's really good. I think he's gonna go and move into the battle phase. I don't know if it's a really good idea to use the increase here. You don't have any value to get from because you got this shifter. Yeah, it's exactly what I said. He goes to the battle phase and attacks for 41. Sorry, see Book of Moon on the DB probably. Hmm.
Do you use a DP to pop
I
like the
mean,
other?
I don't know if you really wanna use a DP. Yeah, you have to think if you really want some of your heroes going to the ban zone, but yeah. So that play with the Malaysia was kinda correct. I mean, he had the denier to put back the Malaysians on the top of the deck, but unfortunately, is the top deck. That gives us a spoiler that he's gonna probably use the increase in his opponent's turn, but we see the
Damn.
prosperity
We see a lucky
and the
Flanders
call by the
player, huh?
hand. Do we see any flunder? We see the token, and that's combo. Nice. Um, He can argue. I think you have to get a token here. I don't think you can risk it to get the. Oh, yeah, he doesn't risk it exactly. You get the token. You go one token to get the continuous. You go to Robina and you have the combo plus the continuous spell. Um.
Does he have the
Wow.
Veiler here? If he has the Veiler here, then
So there was an interesting play from the Flanders player that he used the effect channeling one Robina, channeling two token to get the Robina. But I think that was incorrect. But the both of the effects resolve. I mean, you could have done the same thing, but having the continuous too, which is really good. So Iglan uses its effect, then increase go chilling two. No, it's actually chilling. Yeah, chilling two, Eagle and chilling two increase on the field. And it's here where the Flanders player has to decide what he wants to get from the deck. If you let that Vion go, he gets to add the Shadow Mist. He gets to send the Shadow Mist and go for the ad, but if you go for the Riser, I don't know if the Riser here is the correct play, but yeah. I would be I would be considering either Apex Avian or Empen in this position, but I think the correct play was Empen.
I think they are both the same because you put at the top of the deck of the um, hero player, you put something useless, and you just wait for the next turn. But maybe Empen was like more the resource game, kind of better because you have the trap, you pop the monster and stuff like that. And the thing is that if he flips the DP, he cannot activate his effects, and you can just flip the trap, then bring the Ryza to return the DP after that.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know.
the father player wasn't in a really great spot here. He couldn't do so much, but even then, it's not that bad because he can grind this game out. We see a second Faris for a second increase. Or no, actually, he put it back the increase. We don't know if he's playing two increases, but we don't see an increase. I'm confused. I don't know what happened here, but yeah. Didn't he use the I see. He said to his opponent probably he doesn't want to use the Faris because the Faris locks him into heroes, so he could go for the DP again. So that's okay. I understood what happened here. Nice. So the Flander player lets the hero take back the Faris effect, so that's why he could DP. You see him attacking the Ryza, so passing. Okay. We see the top deck prosperity. Wow, that's insane. So we see him getting the Book of Moon from that prosperity. Yeah, it was the correct play probably. You can't get that map. It's gonna get popped from DP. It's not worth it. See England go down, probably chain blocking with a different Flanders. See, chaining one England, chaining two token. So now he decides probably he's gonna go to add that continue spell that is in the ban zone. We see chaining one token, chaining two Robin, which is yeah. So he had the droplet for that, so he books his own.
What did he send for cost for droplet?
I think it was a Saturnis from him.
Ah,
Oh no, he didn't. Oh wow, he the looks on his face that he didn't even use the cost. Wow, that's funny. But yeah, you we see the Book of Moon playing around the droplets and DP popping. No, no. So he popped with DP the Eaglin. We see the Rabina adding probably a tree to buy something from the grave, or yeah, doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, the statue was correct. He cannot summon the DP, so getting anything else was really bad. And he gets the trap, and now it's the lock. Uh, Unfortunately, he has to use the effect to have the DPE's attack because he cannot get through it in any other way. So if you've seen, I was wrong. So because DPE makes your monsters lose attack depending on how many hero cards he has in the grave. Even if Empen had his attack, he didn't have enough attack to get through it. So he just went to the end phase where Fusion Destiny expires and we just sent him on the graveyard.
and of
We
course,
see he has on the Stratos.
the hero player drew Stratos. What a usual thing, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately Stratos cannot do anything. He just goes for a trap and that's too much advantage from the Flunder player. He's probably gonna tribute that Stratos and yeah. And we see game two, Flounder taking the game one. Nice.
I mean, you can see the modern state of Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Um, like when Flounder plays like only three boss monsters that you can only, retrieve only the Ryza maybe. It seems that, there's only like 3 or 4 turns of the game, maybe at least five. Um, because actually the Flanders deck is just nothing but, uh, you know, just bringing the boss monsters that they do actually something. The Empen, or the Ryza, or the Epic Savior. Without them you cannot do. Maybe the Lock, but it's like still not enough. Uh, without the Ryza to, pop, or without the other things. So some people used to play 2 Ryza or 2 Empen, but I don't feel that it's needed, and as we showed right here. Like I don't know, it was like 5 6 turns. The Flanders player didn't need like any more boss monsters. Like Epic 7 just finished the game together with a lock, and that's all you need. I mean,
So
the Flanders
yeah,
player was lucky at that point. That you remember, he had like the opponent had the ass, he had the call by the grave for the ass, and he drew the prosperity to search like for the good stuff. If the hero player had the Veiler, or if he didn't have the call by the grave, he would be like in a very bad spot. But that's Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. But you know, Flounder is like a better engine, I would say, than the hero. But that still depends on many factors.
yeah, it's a better engine, and you can play. I mean, you can play D-Sifter. D-Sifter is the best hand trap, and no deck can afford to play it. But this deck can, and that's what it. I think D-Sifter is a main factor why this deck is good at this format.
Mm. And if sometime, let's say in the next ban list, Max C comes out, this deck is gonna be even more insane because it just plays around Max C like nothing.
We
And
see the cherries for the DP. That's funny. That's really funny. Um, yeah. So DP is not even a problem for this game. I mean, he can put him back with Denier. I think, yeah, he can put it back with Denier and summon it then, but it's too much work to end on a card that is really mediocre against Flanderies. We see the sunrise coming down. I think, yeah. So he passed on a Vian sunrise board, I think.
maybe I saw a Cosmic, I don't see the other back row. I don't know if it's gonna be
Yeah,
enough.
I think it's either double. I think it's double cosmic, double Veiler, or it's cosmic must change to double Veiler. I think this hand just really counters the Flunder. We see that he didn't draw the Sifter, or he would draw it for turn, which is bad. Duality. I think his opponent actually thinks on duality. Yeah, duality gets the eagle. If he has the map in hand, it's combo. If he doesn't, it's not combo. Fortunately, we see Rabina going down using the effect,
Seeing
getting
the
the
query
merge.
plays, yeah.
That's the play. I like it. I love it. That's how you win with Flounder. You just open quick play plus Flounder eases. Mask change. Wow, the Flounder player is gonna get deceived.
Damn.
He's gonna get deceived back. Yeah. If that Dark Law hits something good, he's in a bad spot. But even then, he normal summons before Dark Law can actually activate. So because he has that Eaglin, doesn't really matter. But I think he's gonna go for that map with. I think that quick play is gonna add the map, and he's gonna add like a token with the. Yeah, so he can go for token plus map, and if he goes for token plus map, he can either way. If both of them get sent, he can just get one back. So he doesn't opt to normal summon again, which is interesting. I think correct place to normal summon that eagle before doing anything
We just saw the dice rolling
because
two sixes and one five. I mean, I would really want to have that dice in my collection, you know?
yeah. So We see kind of a ruling misplay here, not actually ruling misplay. So that Dark Law activated in a spot that shouldn't be able to activate. Um, so the Flunder player should have normal summoned first, used turn one
Damn!
Flunder,
Second Veiler
then
and Book of Moon?
oh we
Damn!
have the second book, but yeah, so it's an accepted game state here, but
Not second book, but
never mind.
the quick play and the Book of Moon, damn.
Yeah, if you have both, you kinda win, but yeah. So here it's Darklo actually just saves him because he can banish that Eglin instead of sending him to the grave, which gets him really far. He's probably gonna bounce the Sunriser, uh, top deck the set, and probably I would put in the top deck the mask change. I think, or the increase. The increase may be better to put in the top deck. Okay, so yeah, he puts both monsters actually. He cannot get through the. He cannot punch through the Sunriser because I think it gets some attack from itself. But I think stacking the back row and the increase here and putting back the Sunriser and attacking to Darklow was the correct play instead of doing this.
But now
But
we
he
see
has
the
to draw
hero
the
player
increase
has
to
no
win.
advantage, huh?
Yeah, but he had that Miracle of Fusion from before, which is really strong. Especially because he has that Liquid Soldier. I mean, if the Flounder player did see that, he could have seen that if he put it back the set card, uh, the hero player will only get one new card instead of two new cards, which can really help him. Yeah. So we see the Ash Blossom on. Oh, okay. So Liquid Soldier sends the Ash Blossom, which I think it was a decent play. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't matter because he has birds in the banish zone, so he doesn't care about Last Blossom. It wasn't a bad play. I'm gonna see the Abbey, and we're actually seeing the signing coming down instead of the Sunriser. That card is really interesting. See him setting both. See the tactics, and he probably gonna
Engage
get
with
negated.
Avian, yeah,
Yeah,
that was it.
and that's game.
Damn, that was a good one. We just saw the power of Landeris.
Yeah, we saw that Klutz called by the grave at game one. Game two, it wasn't that bad,
Game
but
2
I think it
insane,
would.
double Veiler with Flanders Quick Play and Book of Moon.
Yeah, I think it should have turned out differently. Uh, I don't know how different it would be if Dark Law resolved in the correct place, but it doesn't really matter. To be honest, I think the Flounder player already had that in the bag anyway. So yeah,
Anyways, that was it for today as well, and see you on the next one. Peace.
see you.